The Longhorns open up with the Ohio State. We're going to get a really good idea about Arch Manning, I guess, that first week there. Your thoughts on that matchup. And I love that we're starting out with something that has, some weight to it, that means something to it. But
I'm with you.
On the road at Ohio State to open up your season.
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome, especially where I think a lot of people thought maybe last year that semifinal matchup was the national championship game. I'm not trying to disrespect Notre Dame or anything like that. They had a phenomenal year. I mean, yeah, on the road, week one. And the other aspect I like about it, you're going to have 1 versus 2 heavyweights. And like the old days, Dan, it was like, oh, man, whoever loses, their season's over. Yeah. They can't win the national championship. That's changed. So that, to me, makes college football a whole lot better. But how can you not be excited about the Longhorns, right? I mean, from all my understanding, the world was crazy last year, and they were losing their mind that Ohio State was spending $20 million on their football team. What's Texas close to this year? Almost $40 million, right? Yeah, they do everything big down in Texas, that's for sure. And they're pumped about Arch Manning. I know that from talking to people firsthand down there. I think one of the reasons they kind of maybe pushed Quinn Ewers out the door was because of the potential, the talent of Arch Manning, and where he can bring the team and the whole program as itself. Because even the Longhorns are as famous and as awesome as they are. You have a quarterback like Arch Manning. He's in the Heisman conversation. You're the number 1 team in the country. Man, you might not have to pay all these guys as much to even come there after that, because everybody's going to want to jump on the bandwagon.
Okay. Arch Manning, a Heisman Trophy candidate, one of the top ones. Probably if he was coming out after this year, the projections would be he would be a high pick, right?
Right.
Okay. Is it because how much of this is Arch Manning as opposed to Arch Johnson?
Well, I hear what you're saying. Well, yeah, I mean, the Manning name helps that a little bit. It makes everybody feel warm and cozy. You go, wait, this is in his DNA. He knows what to expect as far as football and what it's what it takes to be good at that on a day-to-day basis. It's the family business. So, yeah, does that add a little bit more of comfort level to evaluators and stuff like that? Sure. Does the names in his family also maybe boost him up to people just to go, well, they were good, I think he'll be good too? Sure. But I don't think you get to this point with Arch Manning, and I experienced this too as Chris Sims. Oh, you're only here because you're Phil Sims' son. Oh, yeah? I mean, do you know anybody else my age that could throw the football like me? No, you don't. That's why I'm here. Okay, right. So there, at some point, it has to become like the rubber hits the road, and whoa, Arch Manning maybe runs 4.5. Oh, wow, he's got a pretty quick release. Ooh, he's got a strong arm and can really spin the ball. So I think there's enough proof in the pudding there to justify where he's at.
Okay, got a little defensive there, didn't you?
Well, yeah, I know what you're saying, and I'm not defensive at all. I just, when I get into that mode, I start, getting into my fake Phil Sims voice and start doing that a little bit.